Hello, and welcome to Tattoos and Tulips. This is a boys' love visual novel about a character named Chris who has sworn off dating in favor of focusing on himself and hanging out with his friends. Of course, that doesn't go exactly to plan when he stumbles across a sweet yet very hot tattoo artist named Shay. So, yeah, that's about all I know. So, I guess let's start a new game. Chapter 1. Here comes the sunflower. Even the tiniest of flowers can have the toughest roots. Man, he's already really cute. I honestly love a guy with freckles. I miss you.
Oh, hell no.
Yes, we got voice acting. First of all, yay, I like it already. Second of all, I have less reading to do, so hell yeah. Like my phone screen, uncertain of what I should do. How do they possibly expect me to respond? Oh, I miss you too. Just how you cheated and lied to me for 8 months straight. Grab my phone and shut it off.
I can't deal with this right now.
What a perfect ending to a horrible day. Finding it hard to even enjoy the sunset dancing across the Queen Anne's laces. Perfect way taking on the sherbet sky. Only an hour left until closing time, then I can go to bed early and forget today ever happened. I also just noticed there's like a cute little bee pot plant down there. Oh my god, there's also a little bee plushie next to him as well. I mean, it's very fitting seeing as this place is called the Busy Bee. Why do customers feel so entitled to everything? How am I supposed to help that? How trivially... combining two words, and yeah, my brain was working too fast. Delivery truck is late. I don't care if it's your wedding in a week, ma'am. I can't do anything about it. Oh, what's that? You're never coming back? Like I care. Have fun travelling halfway across town to the other florist while we're more past than petunias. God, I hate customer service. Honestly, whole reason I do not want to work in any sort of business dealing with customers, because some people just, how the hell have they lived this long? Seriously. Stuff is for the birds, or the future souls like me who actually enjoy working here when it's just me and the plants. If only my granny owned a farm, but I'm from a family of city goers who have barely a foot of grass to our name. Speaking of granny, she's probably in bed already. Look at the clock, 6:15. Yeah, she is definitely asleep by now. Also, assuming she's also the type of person who is at the crack of dawn. How am I supposed to pass time for 45 whole minutes? I find myself continually looking at the clock, bullshit thinking that every time I look back at it, a decent amount of time has passed. But it barely moves. When the clock's not broken, when was the last time that thing was fixed anyways? Feeling hopeful, look at the time on my phone, greeted by the pesky notification from my ex. Still plastered on my screen. I just like to remove it. Then I realized to my horror that the clock was in fact running fast. It's actually 6:10. God damn it. So I'm gonna head down on the counter, scream about a pillow, but maybe I can get away with it since no one's here. A second of breath, then hear the door chime. Of course. Shoot my head up, not making any attempt to mask my mood. Who could possibly need flowers at this time? Why does Granny just close up the shop earlier? No one ever shows up in the last hour anyway. Well, we have a customer now, so... Look up, not excited to see anyone in particular. Maybe a businessman or a mother and a daughter. Oh, hello there. Instead, I see a man around my age, maybe early 20s. The more I look at him, the more I realize that everything about him is striking. He has long hair and terracotta skin, tall and muscular, with tattoos covering one arm, a smaller one on his shoulder blade, carrying a black book in his hand. But the thing that stands out the most is his smile. Of course, it's his smile that you notice. Beaming, all teeth looking right at me. It's the brightest smile I've ever seen on a person. I'm sure you can keep the flowers constantly fed with it. As strange as it is, it definitely suits him. I hate myself a bit when I realized the obvious. He's gorgeous. Of course. That is very obvious. Stomach twists at the realization. This isn't an unfamiliar sensation. I felt this way before, too many times. I decided in that moment, not again.
Hey, what time do you guys close?
We have a nice place too. It isn't a question, though I don't know what guys he's referring to. Clearly the only one standing here. But my confusion and irritation is enough to pull me right back down to reality. If he just stood at the door a second longer, he'd have seen that we close at 7. I suck in a breath as I tell him.
7 and not a minute later. I've been here forever.
Feel annoyed instantly. Can't focus on anything outside of my tired eyes and sore neck. I'm sure it's showing on my face, but I don't care. Not today. Well, to be fair, not really any day. But especially not today.
Oh, great. I'll try not to be too long. I know this is weird, but, can I, sketch in here?
Okay, probably not the weirdest thing we've been asked, but, sure, why not?
Huh?
As long as you're not bothering me.
You want to do what?
What, are you gonna dress me like one of you... Or, draw me like one of your French girls? Ask immediately. Now you taking the time to think over what he said.
Draw. I brought my sketch pad.
Lifts up his black book to show me. Don't say anything. Hopefully he'll take the hint and just leave, or explain himself better. Rubs the back of his neck and avoids my eyes. Huh, he seemed like a scary guy. I'm surprised that worked.
I can also just purchase some flowers and take them home. But I'm not really good with plants, honestly.
Of course you're not.
I just wanted to sketch the flowers. So I chose a time you guys weren't very busy, so I don't disturb the shop or anything.
Aw, very considerate. That's a first. No one's ever one to do that here. I'm so confused, but I hear it out.
I'm a tattoo artist across the street. Tattoo. Maybe you've heard of it?
Okay, I like that name. Just as creative as our Busy Bee shop. Makes a peace sign with his fingers. A peace sign, the number 2. Oh, I get it. Almost sounds like he's trying to brag, so I shut him down in a moment. Name was equally dumb and clever.
I've never heard of it.
Of course. It's not entirely a lie. I know it exists, but I've never been. I have no business there. Yeah, I can tell. He tugs at the back of his neck, still smiling and shuffling his feet. I would have never expected someone who looks like him to do such a thing. I find myself feeling sort of bad for being so harsh before.
You don't have to buy anything. Don't want you wasting your money on something you'll kill in under a week.
Man, so harsh. Shrinks a bit at that. Yeah, why are you gonna be so mean? This guy didn't do anything wrong. Say that for the actual rude customers. Seeing such a sad display makes me realize how much of a monster I'm being. Yet somehow he's still gonna fall for me anyway. What a first impression, though. Alright, I'll line up. Just a bit.
But you can do whatever the hell you want. It's not my store. I just stand here and look pretty, I guess.
Well, pretty you are. I shrug. I plan on laying my head back down on the counter when he disturbs my peace again.
You're doing a good job.
Exactly what I was saying.
Huh?
God, fortunately neither of these guys type, so... Oh, did he... Is he hitting on me? Probably, maybe. Who knows? Guy is just chock full of surprises. I was so flush, but I don't let him see me. Shake it off and look him straight in the eyes, hoping that my trick will work a second time, and he'll either retreat or address me. He gives my gaze for a moment, bites his lip and averts his eyes. But he still addresses me, despite showing signs he had fled.
So, do you have any tattoos?
Tails don't converse, even though I'm positive that he knows the answer already. The skin is plain, and the only marks on me are the freckles I was cursed with. I mean, I would say blessed, because, you know, you're kind of cute with them. I'm very much a sucker for anyone with freckles. Look down at myself in my admittedly favourite yellow apron and white shirt, accompanied by my naked arms.
No, I think I just scare away all the old farts that come in here. Besides, I've always been pretty scared of needles. And blood.
I mean, that's pretty fair, especially with tattoos. Yeah, getting stabbed billions of fucking times, or hours on end, depending on which tattoo, but... yeah, and it really fucking hurts.
That's a shame on the needle's part. They don't have to bleed. Usually that's a sign of overworking the skin.
Yeah, also again depends on the person and what type of tattoo you're getting. Because I know, like, at least a couple of mine have bled a lot more than others. And it also depends on, like, placement, and it's just a whole heap of different, like, situations and different tattoos and whatever. It's very complicated, but yeah. They're all kind of worth it, at least in my books, because it's awesome. They look cool.
But regardless, I think you would look really good with one.
Why, you want to do one on me? Well, I mean, I never heard of drawing on one of your French girls, but it's always a first.
Even if it's just a small hidden one. For instance, I have a little one right here.
And then he flashes his cheeks. Oh man. I don't think it's that kind of game. At least not yet. Okay. I mean, that's pretty close to his cheeks, just on the opposite end, but it's close to something else. Oh my god, but I love how other guys are just so flustered and just blushing. Oh, that was cute and adorable. But I like how it's got like the anime style, like starry thing going on as well. I guess it's kind of his excuse to show off his abs kind of thing. There's the hammer shirt, holding it to his chest to reveal a little sunflower on his V-line, neighbouring a six-pack. I don't just much when he does that. I raise my hands as if to stop him and feel the blood rush to my face. I feel my suspicions about him. I definitely don't trust this guy. Oh, I'm sure we'll be trusting him later. Hey? Not because of his star or anything, but is he really here to just doodle flowers or whatever? That's the weirdest excuse I've ever heard. Is he trying to seduce me? Probably. Don't know why you wanted to do that, or what you gain. I mean, other than a cute boyfriend, you know. Still doesn't make that much money. I can't offer him anything other than a good time. I really gotta stop. So I guess trusting him or not makes no difference.
Aren't you supposed to be coloring or something?
I mean, he's...
Oh, sorry. I only meant... Anyway, I'll be over there with the tulips if you need me for anything.
I mean, he's definitely coloring something. He's coloring your cheeks. Not those kind of cheeks. The cheeks on his face, okay? Anyway. Not sure what to think, so I keep my eye on him. Not that it's a difficult task, though. It's very easy on the eyes. That he is. It's all you. Pulls up a nearby stool, flips open the sketchbook before drawing the bouquet of tulips. Watch him for a bit, not sure what I should do with myself. The only non-weird option is to see what he's doing. As I get close to him, he drops his pencil onto his sketchbook and meets my gaze. Surprising me, reaches his hand out to me. Handshake?
My name is Shay, by the way.
I take it, and he flashes me another blinding smile. Almost flinch at the sight of it.
Chris.
The guy, Shay, cocks his head at my name tag.
Huh. So it's pronounced like Chris, but you spell it like chrysanthemum. That's pretty sick.
Get surprised you know how to say big words. I mean, that doesn't really say much about me. Yeah, I'm not good on big words. Not that I don't know what they mean or anything, just I struggle pronouncing them, okay? That's it, I swear. Thinks it's cool. Find myself struggling to respond, but luckily I find my footing.
Yeah, my whole family are a bunch of flower enthusiasts. My granny owns this place, actually.
So of course all your names have to be Flower Pond. Why am I telling him this? Why am I engaging in a conversation with this guy? Probably because you're interested. Somebody has a little crush. Don't tell me it's just because he's attractive. I have a high standard than that. Maybe this is your high standard kicking in. You know? Don't I? Oh. Okay, not voice acted. Oh, cool. This place is really nice around this time. A lot less rowdy than my shop. Maybe it's a lot more boring, especially around closing time. Shay scratches away at his sketchpad. My curiosity gets the better of me. Dig down at the page. What I see is just a bunch of messy pencil lines. It really does capture the accuracy and beauty of the triumph tulips before him. You're not bad. Surprised at myself for even acknowledging it, let alone saying it. Coughs out a laugh. Like he's surprised I said such a thing. Not sure it was true, not wonderful compliments, but, well, felt it necessary to tell him.
Thanks.
I need to work on my flower drawing skills. That's probably why you're here. And totally not for, the cute cashier. Despite what he says, I can tell they're tulips just by looking at them. I'm hoping the next time I tattoo a flower on someone, it'll look halfway decent. I mean, you don't have to tattoo flowers, you can tattoo things that you're actually good at. If the sketches are anything to go off of, he's more than halfway decent. It's very quick and accurate. In a few more moments, he's already got a few more flowers on the page. Mostly the tulips, but there are sprinkling on dahlias and daffodils, intercepted. All different angles and shapes. Catches little details, droplets on where I sprayed them earlier, slight curvature of the stems, or just how many flower tendrils there are. So, did you really come in here just to draw flowers? Looks at me and raises an eyebrow. Yeah, I need a reference to draw flowers better. Tulips are pretty common, also roses and daisies. I was hoping to sketch those dahlias over there. I mean, why not just go to like a local park or something? He points his pen to the correct groups of flowers. Okay, so he knows his flowers too. Good. I struggle a bit with all of them, honestly.
Huh?
He knows the names of some flowers? That's rare. Maybe he did his research before we came in. But he's been modest. If he was any better, he'd have just as well taken a picture of it. So, I remember this place and dropped by. Could have looked up a reference or something, but I like the real deal. You guys have a great selection. Looks around. You have flowers I didn't even know existed. Well, how many flowers do you know about? More than most, but obviously not more than a forest would. Try not to feel too smug about it, but yeah, I know a thing or two about flowers. Doesn't make for a good conversation though, so maybe I'll spare him the flower facts for today. Phone chimes once again, whip it out of my pocket. Looking at it and realizing it's another text from them. I swipe at it as fast as I can. Maybe a bit too aggressively, I admit. She gives me a confused look and realized how unnecessary I acted before. Great, now I have to explain myself. Tend to do just that, but he raises a hand to stop me. Hey, you don't have to explain yourself, man. It's your business. This is while maintaining that same infectious smile. Is his face not hurt? Maybe you should take up a job as a news broadcaster. Yeah, me on the other hand should not. Man, I struggle to speak sometimes, as you guys know. If you watched any number of my videos, you would know that by now. It continues to sketch away. I guess I didn't need to come up with an excuse then. Alright, well, good. It just gets me heated to think about it anyway. I begin to think our conversation dies there. I don't know how to keep it alive. Or if I even want to, for that matter. Luckily, and to my surprise, Shay keeps talking. Fortunately, I still got a voice actor with us now. You don't mind if I keep coming back to drawing here, do you? I shake my head. Do whatever you want. Flashes me another smile. Finish his sketches while I start closing up in the remaining time. And we do our own thing in each other's company. Even go as far as to say it was pleasant. Clear time comes quicker than I expected to. I start packing up my stuff and Shay does the same. We meet each other at the door. Remember, I don't need to leave. I live upstairs. Am I some kind of idiot? I actually forgot to do something. Back away from the door. I can't believe I did that. Oh, gotcha. It was nice talking to you, Chris. It was.
Yeah.
It wasn't much of a farewell, but he seemed satisfied with that. Have a good night. I'll be seeing you around. Likewise. Mostly because he is right down the street, I can see him any time. I look out the window if I try hard enough. Or had a pair of binoculars. We're not that kind of creep. At least I hope not. Otherwise this would be an entirely different game yet again. But that's creepy. Exactly what I was saying. And with that he waves me goodbye. It's gone a moment later. I stare at the spot where he saw another moment before. I realize just what I'm doing. Get behind the counter and pull out my phone. I thought it was another text from my ex, instead a text from my best friend, B. The first good friend I've had since, well, elementary school. I had to cut off a lot of my friends from high school and afterwards, effectively leaving the life I had led with them behind. The alcohol, drugs, and crime right along with it. Been 2 years since then, but my lifelong pals in comparison to those days, always exciting, always unplanned, always filled with danger. Don't miss it, of course. Gained a lot of resentment from my folks. Even so far as being kicked out and forced to stay with my granny here, but ever since I've been good, for lack of a better word. Life is now a boring one, but I find joy in flowers. Always was an outdoorsy kid, but now I really can't imagine myself not having some greenery in my life. I guess those backstabbers are called friends any day. At least I can see the thorns in a rose. It's very true. Well, all my friends were backstabbers except for Bee. When I first moved here 2 years ago, she showed me friends don't have to be in name alone. I should call her. I really want to hear her voice. I need some form of comfort. After I take a nap, I need a rest. I'm so tired. What a day. I feel like I haven't been able to breathe for a whole hour. Okay, well, right on to chapter 2. But he that dares not to grasp a thorn should never crave the rose.
Hello.
Oh, okay, we're getting a different character. Hell yeah. But also another character I'm gonna have to voice. Not that I really put on voices anyway, but it's like I hear a sweet voice, I can feel my eyes start to well up, with tears in my throat tighten up. I prevent myself from giving in just yet.
Hey, are you busy? I need to vent for a bit.
I sound a bit stiff.
Are you in an okay headspace to hear me rant?
Yeah. Also, I'm never too busy for you.
Aw, be such a sweet friend.
What's wrong?
That's all it takes till the floodgates open and out come the waterworks.
I had such a bad day. First I overslept, then a customer yelled at me, and to top everything off, my stupid ex texts me out of the blue. Like, what do they want? I haven't spoken to them in months, and today, of all days,
What did they say?
I miss you. Can you believe that?
Okay then, believe that. There should be, there's plenty of guys out there that just should not date whatsoever. Or at least go to therapy before they start dating.
Well, yeah, actually. You were really great to them. They, however, were a major douche.
I know. The whole time we were together, they never said nice things like that to me, and now... Why?
Don't listen to their bull. They are just trying to manipulate you, sweetie.
Yeah, that's what they usually do best.
You are so much better without them.
Hell yeah you are. And you got a new potential love interest who would be a lot more nicer to you and is a giant sweetheart by the sounds of it.
Do you want me to fight them? I'll do it. I know people.
Of course you do. Of course you're that friend, but we always need that kind of friend too. One that would be willing to kill somebody and then hide the evidence. I knows that very well. I guess she also watches a lot of true crime, potentially knows the hows and whys of how to, or somebody, probably.
I won't listen, I swear. I'm happy I got out of that relationship, and I appreciate your, enthusiasm. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, it can be. It can be. Not that I have really much experience in that expertise, but still.
I know, honey. I'm so sorry. Have you not blocked them?
I to wipe my eyes away with my forearm. Seems like crying is helping me calm down a bit. Not even sad, just really angry, fed up, now a bit embarrassed. I knew that Bee wouldn't judge me. She never does.
Don't apologize. You didn't do anything. And I did block them, but they keep making new numbers.
Of course, but those guys.
I need to change mine.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Yeah, you really do. And I know it's not my fault, but I'm just sorry you have to go through that. And don't worry about being late. I'm sure your granny didn't mind.
I know, but she had to open for me this morning. Made her late to a doctor's appointment. I feel horrible.
Well,
Did
did she say she was upset with you?
Okay, I wasn't sure if this one was voice acted too. Think about it for a moment. Granny doesn't know how to be subtle or secretive. She was upset with me, I'd probably know it.
Well, no.
Then don't get so worked up. You're always on time. If she had a problem, she would have said so. Besides, everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah, only human after all.
And about that customer, they can shove it. It isn't anything personal, they're just trying to feel powerful by talking down to us working class people.
Yeah. Unfortunately, those kinds of people unfortunately get away with it one too many times.
I understand that, but it just was all too much today.
Hey, I hear you. I'm not undermining it. It's always going to be hard.
And it will. Fortunately, life is never easy. If it was easy, yeah, it wouldn't be as interesting, I guess.
I work in customer service too, remember? And a mall of all things? People are crazy in malls, let me tell you.
I could imagine. And if we're in, like, the American region, oh boy. They're a whole different...
I can't tell you how many freak out at me over the smallest things. Why are their jeans only in sizes 3 and 4? What about 5?
Yeah, Americans are a whole different breed of people. That's for sure. Starts quoting why she was some customers she dealt with doing a silly Karen-esque impression. Oh, yeah, definitely American.
Anyway, was there anything else that happened? Anything else you want to talk about?
Something comes to mind and I hesitate. Feeling a bit silly for doing so. This is B I'm talking about. She is one of the only people I know I can tell about this besides Granny.
Well, there was this guy.
Yeah, this guy. Yes. She hums giggling to herself. She already knows what I'm about to say. Am I that predictable? How many times have I said this? Had the same discussion with her about an attractive person. Well, many times actually. Besides, flowers, 20-something-year-old cuties were my absolute weakness. Same here. I mean, not necessarily same here, because 20-something's a bit too young for me. Like, pushing the early 30s now. So, yeah, I do not need to be dating somebody 10 years younger than me. No thank you.
I'm listening.
It's not like that.
Oh, it's not like that, hey? Not the one what we saw. Don't lie, but she sees right through it.
Oh, so you just want to talk about some random customer then?
Oh yeah, totally. Of course not. What's the fun in that?
No.
Chris, stop holding out on me. Tell me about them.
Yes, spill the beans. Or the flowers in this case. No, spill the bees. There we go.
Well, he's a tattoo artist. He works across the street. Tattoo, he said. Get it? Tattoo like the number 2? It's stupid, I know.
Sounds surprised.
What's up?
Hey, just that, doesn't sound like your type.
Oh, he is my type now.
Huh? I don't have a type, you know that.
Oh. Type for me is hot. Plain and simple. Honestly, same.
He was very nice. He came here to draw some flowers for a reference or something.
Nice. No, that's not your type at all.
This isn't entirely wrong. Maybe that's why I'm in this situation now. Check the thought from my head before it can get a hold of me. Still, I enjoyed being around a genuinely kind human being. It's a nice change of pace.
He didn't look kind, but he definitely was. We talked for a bit. He said he wants to come back.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can never judge a book by its cover and all that.
Wow, that doesn't sound so bad. What does he look like?
Huh. He's got long black hair, dark eyes, piercings, muscles, a tattoo on one arm, and his skin is flawless. And, get this. He's got the cutest sunflower tattoo on his stomach. And a six-pack.
Yep.
That sounds very adorable and very hot.
Yes. Not eagerly, although she can't see me.
So, what? You're telling me you're not gonna ask him out?
It's a little too early just yet, you know.
I can't.
But I can still acknowledge that he's an attractive guy. I have eyes, after all. Very good eyes.
You can't?
Well, yeah, I mean, I can, but I can't. I'm still so damaged from my other relationships. It's just way too soon.
It's no good to rush these kind of things.
I mean, I can't even receive a text message from my ex without freaking out. Rushing into something else would just make things worse. Besides, he's too good for me. You said it yourself.
I never said that. You just chose to hear that.
Right.
Chris, you're great. You're just a bit bent at the moment. You don't want to believe you're capable of dating.
And just like, Chris here, I'm gonna take something different out of this conversation. I'm sure he's gonna get bent later. Why is that the thing that I take out of this?
You're
Okay,
just
we're
a
gonna
bit
move
out of
on.
it right now, and you need time to heal. But that's really mature of you. You're a
Just
better
not like
person
how
than
I-
me. I'd be all over that, like bees on honey.
We'll say, we're mature, unlike me.
It's a shame. He sounds like a real catch.
Yes, he does.
He really is. Hey, why don't I ask him out for you?
Hell yeah.
No. No way.
Aw, why not?
But you literally just said.
It's, well, I'm just talking to somebody else already.
Oh, and you're only telling us now? Well, spill the bees.
You are? This is the first I've heard of him. Who is it?
Hey, Chris. She's a first fine daughter since she is so patient with me. It's not one of her strong suits, admittedly. What?
Do you want to have dinner with me and a friend of mine? At the Jade Place, of course.
Oh, we're gonna meet them already? Nice. Trying to distract me with food, and it's working. I won't let her get away with it that easily.
Oh? Is this friend a special someone?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh?
Then bring them along. We can go out tonight. I could go for some mozzarella sticks right about now. I'm starving.
Cheese. Always a sucker for cheese. I'm after all at the thought of them.
Sure thing. Meet us there in an hour.
Hell yeah.
Okay, no problem. See you then. And, B,
Yes?
thanks for listening to what I have on my mind. Now and, well, every time before.
No.
You don't have to thank me. I know you do the same for me, too. I'll see you soon. Be safe. Love you.
Aw, love you too.
Love you too.
Yeah. phone hangs up a second later and I head upstairs. If I don't get any food in me, I'm going to collapse. Oh, and we're immediately on to chapter 3 already. Rose to the occasion. Nice. If you've never been thrilled to the very edges of your soul by a flower in spring bloom, maybe your soul can never be in bloom. It only takes me a moment to get a shower and into some clothes that aren't covered in pollen. I'm going to make my way to Jade Palace with only a 5-minute walk down the road. Also, you'd probably smell very pretty all the time. You wouldn't have to worry about stuff like deodorant and whatnot. The only restaurant B and I seem to eat anymore, or at anymore. It has the most and best vegetarian options. Maybe it's not the healthiest place to eat though, since most of their veggies are deep fried. Yep, definitely American. Not that I'm complaining. But it's a cool place, although it was hell when I worked there, mainly because customers are way worse than food establishments. The co-workers and the owner are awesome, so I like coming back just to see them when I can. This time of day, a walk is the perfect way to unwind. She seems to simmer down alongside the setting sun. Everyone is either returning home from work, eating dinner, or relaxing before bedtime. Most people my age might consider this to be a con, but for someone like me, it's one of the pros to living here. Once I'm in the parking lot, I pull my phone out and call B. Don't bother going in looking for her. I want to know exactly where she chose to sit. That way, I don't look like some child that lost their mom at the war. So our usual routine, so our conversation is short. We hear some noise in the background, so I know she's already inside and seated. On Wednesday night, it seems pretty busy. Oh yeah, it is Waffle Fry Wednesday. Unlimited waffle fries for $6.99. I'm out in the parking lot. Right, we're sitting in the third booth to the right. Hangs up and I walk inside. The place is packed more than usual, even though it's pretty popular most days. Oh yeah, she mentioned bringing a special friend. I wonder who they are, guy or girl, tall or short. Who knows, these type ranges so drastically, which really could be anyone as long as they're cute. Follow her directions and spot her. And, as I cross from her large figure, take a closer look as I approach. Wait, I've seen that tattoo sleeve somewhere. Ayo, B, what are you doing? I thought this was supposed to be about you and your special somebody, not my special somebody. That's a tattoo artist guy.
Huh?
Shay? Oh god, it is him. Takes everything in me not to turn on my heel and book it. But B spots me, waving me over. Too late. Yeah, I get the feeling that, she's setting us up. God damn it, Pete. Any hope I had of escaping was squashed in an instant. He greets me with a toothy grin from around the corner of the booth. Chris. What's going on? He looks between him and me and has nerve to ask. Oh, you guys know each other? Right. Yeah. Hardly. Do you see, yeah? More like not even close. And for the first time today, an hour ago, barely spoke. How do you guys know each other? Wait, are they dating? Hold on, did I say I was making eyes at the guy she was dating? Early. Oh no. I'm the worst friend on planet Earth. Well, to be fair, we didn't know, so... I mean, if that's the case, but... Seems you start to panic and stops me. Wait, we aren't dating, Chris. Shay and I have been friends for a long time. You have? How come I've never seen or heard of him before? Realize this dumb question. He doesn't have to give me the rundown. Every friend she has. She didn't, we'd never get back to our regular lives. How come you didn't tell me on the phone earlier? Think for a second. Remember what we talked about? Almost recite the conversation, but I remember Shay is still sitting there, watching us. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Sorry. Try to salvage myself. Looks between us suspiciously. Should I give you guys a second? We'll talk about it later, Chris. Don't worry. Shay is not important. Just personal stuff. Oh, no problem. I think. But you lost it off. It's really cool you guys are friends. Step into the booth on the opposite side of Shay and sit next to B. How am I just finding out now? I'll find out though. Restart? How am I just now finding out though that she's friends with him? She never talked about him before. Wait, it's not inherently a strange thing. Makes sense she wouldn't just come right out and tell me before today. But why not after I brought him up? It's true she said a special friend was the guy who's making eyes earlier. Definitely would not have come. But why'd she have to trick me? Now stuck. I started to sweat and I shake my leg. Put my hand on my knee to try and control it, but it does little to help. Reach for the menu at the end of the table. Despite never needing one, we'll just get the same thing. Large order of mozzarella sticks and a green smoothie. Going through the pages of drinks and appetizers, the most captivating thing I've ever read. Being can tell my behavior is off, but it's kind enough to not draw attention to it. He's got some explaining to do once all this is done. So, you've been telling me you've been back. You haven't eaten here. Voices dripping in disbelief. Can't blame her, so crying not to frequent going here. Well, no, not inside. Usually to whatever my co-workers bring to the shop. I'm sure they brought me food from here before. Oh, you know they had. Chris and I were both servers here 2 years ago. That's how we met. Both hated it. It'd be good if you chose to come back to a place you hated working at. That's a good point. If it wasn't half as good as it is, I'd never show my face here again. So if you guys say it's good, then color me excited. Rubs his hands together and I chuckle at that. It's like I realized I coughed a musket. It wasn't even a good joke. It wasn't even a joke at all. When did I start laughing just to make things more comfortable? Or make others feel more so? Maybe my hunger is making me loopy. That's the spirit. Peachy's a mom. She's so cute. I love her. Couldn't ask for a better friend. Actually, a better best friend would have told me the guy I was talking about was joining us for dinner. But I'm choosing to believe there is a good reason for it. Always been a good friend to me, so I digress. For now. So, how did you guys first meet? Peach shoots me a look of surprise. Don't think it's a strange question. Quite the opposite. In fact, it seems as if it's the elephant in the room. Who, Shay and I? I mean, like, who else? Pain's ignorance. I squinted her. What kind of game is she playing? There's something I shouldn't know. She doesn't say anything. Just watches me watch me. Silent for a moment more. We've known each other for quite a while. Yeah, way to be fucking vague, B. Chances are as vaguely as possible. We're friends in high school. Are you guys exes or something? He jumps up and waves her hands at me. No, not at all. Shay shakes his head. He's great, but I'm gay. Ah. Oh, that's good to know. Wait. Is it? Though. Well, there's more, but I don't want to out myself in the process. Instead, I stay patient and keep digging, asking little questions after little question, till she gives in. How come you never invited Shay out before? This one is a bit more risky. Could be talking out of my ass. I don't know for a fact whether or not they've hung out before this or not. Assuming B and I are close enough friends at this point that she wouldn't mention such an important friend at some point in the relationship. At least I wouldn't mention it to her. Now that I think about it, do I even know if Shay is that important friend to her? Or did they just know all of each other in high school and were never really friends? Are you guys just acquaintances from school then? No, Shay. Shay's ex and I used to be friends. She seems to understand at the mention of his ex. It's so immediate, his entire face sinks and his eyes darken. Completely get it. The sheer mention of an ex seems to poison the atmosphere. He places a hand on his shoulder and mouths an apology. Shrugs it off despite being so bothered by it before. I don't know what's going on there exactly. Story there and I want to read it. Maybe, later. Doesn't really feel like the place to be asking him such personal stuff until we only just met, Though maybe now's not a good time. Exactly what I'm trying to say. Seems that if we mention his ex again, he might not be able to hold down his foot. Want to give him some form of encouragement. Hold in there, guy, it'll get better. I'm no expert on exes, but know how to several at this point. Once you start living for yourself again, things will get better. Other words get caught in my throat. I want to tell him that, but I can't bring myself to do it. I want to get another tattoo a couple months back. Just a tiny one on my ear, see? He shows me a tiny little swallow on the inner upper shell of the ear. Showed me before, but with as many friends as she has, she probably doesn't even remember who she did or didn't tell. Take a good look at it this time. It's cute, even in such a small space, it's got a decent amount of detail. Doesn't look muddy at all. No tattoo expert, of course, but she did a hell of a job. That's what a little I've seen him do so far. I already know he's great at what he does. And while I'm there, I know Shay not only works there, but also owns the place. This is news to me as well. I'm not too surprised. Let's over at him to see what kind of smug expression he's going to make. If he doesn't flinch, we'll try to further explain.
Huh?
That's odd. I think someone would want to brag about owning their own shop, especially so young. So we got to talking and caught back up. He just took over the old tattoo shop. One with the guy who always offers to give nipple piercings. This is his first time coming back here since we graduated. Man, that is... I definitely feel that is like a step up in comparison to the other Runa, so, Oh, that makes sense. Something still doesn't entirely sit well with me, but aside that, I'm not gonna let it go until the end of this excursion. Trying to unwind from a stressful day is best as I can with some hot and gooey mozzarella. I thought you were about to say some hot and gooey man standing opposite me. Mozzarella sticks and a tall delicious green smoothie. Again, I was about to say a tall delicious drink of a man sitting in front of me. I settled down my menu with the two of them pick up theirs. Peter is one of those people who likes to get a new thing on the menu every time. Me, I'm a creature of habit, so I tend to stick to the same comfortable set of things. What are you getting, Shay? Scans it over for a moment longer. Does this encrusted tulip here have nuts in the breading? Yeah, it does. Might want to find something else. Cock an eyebrow at that. I'm deathly allergic to peanuts. Restaurants can easily mess that stuff up. Oh yeah, I wouldn't put my trust in some minimum wage job. But yeah, it's scary, but you never really know. No matter how careful people claim to be, but that's why I carry my EpiPen with me everywhere. Smiles in such a way it seems like he's trying to comfort me instead of himself. It's hard to list off whatever I think a guy like him would eat. Careful to not list off anything with potential nut allergens. Whether it is a big burger, a big order of nachos, or a country fried steak dinner, all which he declines, I list off one last thing before I decide to give up. About chili dog. I'm vegetarian, so I don't eat it, but a lot of people seem to love it. Nice line up with that. Bingo. Yeah, that sounds really good. Do you recommend you guys as fries or onion rings? I think better, so to speak. No choice, but I have to go with our onion rings. Though waffle fries are on sale today, we can eat. Oh no, I'm trying to stay in shape. That's his stomach, or rather his abs. I think back to them and I start to feel hot. Oh, it's not the only hot thing in here. And my teenage girl. Just most of us, man. Get together. Honestly, me, I prefer dad bod, but each to their own, I guess. Rachel comes to take our order. She does, in fact, order the chili dog with a side of onion rings. Order my food and B orders herself some pork dumplings. Pork. Although I can't really eat it because my stomach don't like it. Damn my tolerance to pork. Even though I still eat pork anyway. I just gotta make sure that I'm not going out for the rest of the day. So, how do you know Chris? Started by that, I was expecting her to act like she didn't already know. I'm thankful for it because I'm at least a little bit curious to hear his side. Don't know how it would really differ from mine, besides the lusting after him part. Because of how simplistic I am. All it takes is a cute face and my head is gone. Probably didn't even think twice about it. Just a forest he was forced to interact with if he went to sketching piece. Took his ear, was I bothering him? Even if I had, I think it's too nice to admit it. Especially in front of me. So I don't know what else I expect out of his answer, other than general kindness. I met him when I came into the Busy Bee a couple of hours ago. Instant friends. Instant friends? How you know? Friends, that is. What makes you friends with someone? Guess just get along with someone can make you friends, right? I guess by the general definition. I wasn't thinking too much into it. To me, friends is an important title to give someone, but maybe he doesn't see it the same way. Best not to think about it too much. That's awesome. Chris isn't great at making friends.
Huh?
She giggles. I threw a cardboard drink menu at her from under the table. Why are you talking about me like I'm not here? What? It's true. He's right, but she doesn't have to say it. We're friends. Oh, good point. Roll my eyes at her. Really? Didn't get that impression. Seemed pretty friendly to me. So he says, but there's no sarcasm I can detect. Chris was charming in his own way. I loved him from the jump. I wanted to chuck another table item at her, but I'm interrupted by sincerity. Wasn't expecting her to get all ooey gooey on me. I didn't have time to comment on that, though. Food is arriving and I'm unable to hear his response. Oh my god, the little chibi art. Oh my god, that's so cute. I love it. Oh my god, that's so adorable. Oh my god, please let us have more art like this. It's so cute. I love it. Normally I feel pretty bad about it, but one look at fresh food wipes that feeling from existence. Don't spend too much time conversing, since we're all too busy stuffing our faces. As would I. I'm always a sucker for good food.
Wow. This place is good. I think this might be the best hot dog I've ever had.
Oh, maybe you won't be saying that later, hey? Oh, again, probably gonna be an entirely different game if it goes down that road. He knows where Pride is, so she met it herself.
What'd I tell you? Jade Place is the best.
I nod.
You only got mozzarella sticks?
Only?
It just doesn't seem like a lot. Do you want some of my onion rings?
I something to offer, but I decline.
This is all I need.
Big giggles at that.
He eats like a bird. A bird who loves fried cheese.
Yeah. And very good choice of that. I shrug it off.
Saves you money, doesn't it?
Huh? Who said I was paying for this?
God damn it, Pete.
You invited me out.
Shade stops us both.
It's on me tonight.
Oh? I ain't complaining. Stop in my tracks. Oh man, I didn't even consider he was gonna pay for it. Does that mean I'm indebted to him?
I mean, I can pay for mine. It's no big deal.
No, man, I insist.
Looks me in the eye to prove that he's serious. It doesn't take much for me to surrender.
In that case, thanks.
Shuffle my feet underneath the table, trying to keep myself from bumping my legs with his.
It's no problem at all. Get up. Also, do you guys want dessert?
Hell yeah, we do. We did, in fact, want dessert. We ordered a giant or a large lava cake, and it was delicious. But now I feel like I can't move an inch, and I'm not alone. And my diet was going so well. Bit ridiculous for her to say so. She never really had a diet to begin with. No one really needs one. She should stop trying to force herself to stick to these diets. She clearly doesn't want to follow me. Why don't you just, I don't know, not do it if you hate it so much? We're good no matter what. Because, Chris, even if I hate it, want to have lots of energy to keep doing things. These noodle arms aren't gonna allow me to rock climb or anything fun. I feel bad for discouraging her. That's a good point. Actually, that doesn't sound like a good reason. Well, it does sound. She nods. That is actually rolling low. I'll avoid sugar for a whole month if I want calorie recovery from this. I'm a weak person. Says as if he made a terrible financial decision. You can never make a terrible financial decision when it comes to really good tasting food. I never had big defining muscles before. I imagine it's a lot of work to obtain and maintain them. That must be very important to them. Me too, but my diet doesn't keep me from eating delicious pastries. Between the two of us, who's the real winner here? She drags the bill off the table and struggles to get up. Have your seat before slumping over to the front counter to pay. Which you guys are in the parking lot. And goodbye, cute chibi art. He and I make our way into the cool night. Summer's on its way and I try not to feel sad about it. I don't need a tan or to sweat half to death. I need healthy plants and to wear jeans without dying of a heat stroke. Not long before Shay joins us outside. Your little aloe excursion coming to an end. Wasn't so bad, but that doesn't mean B is off the hook. I've still got plenty of questions to ask her when Shay isn't around. Thanks again, Shay. That was awesome. You gotta do this more often. What? Have me pay for dinner? He chuckles, she elbows him in the ribs, and he pretends like it hurts. I did have fun, though. We should get together again. Look at me and I freeze.
Yeah.
B snickers at me and I went to kick her. Why does she keep embarrassing me? How about we go somewhere tomorrow? You're off tomorrow, right, Chris? Yeah, Granny works on Thursdays. The shop isn't too busy then. Shay? I don't open the shop until 4, so if we do something in the morning, I'm more than free. What are you thinking, B? I want to go to the city park. She shrugs. Sounds good to me. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Cool. I was thinking we could have a picnic and go for a little hike. Picnic, yes. Hike? No. I'm good on that. Does everyone want to bring stuff to eat? Looks hungry again. How's that even possible? We literally just ate. Sure, I can pick up some stuff from the store. Not the best cook in the world or anything, but everyone likes crisp and baked beans, right? Oh, I can just buy something instead of cooking. Yeah, don't have to make anything. Can't all be chefs like Chris here. Probably pride when she says that. Enjoying cooking and trying to get better at it makes me a chef, then I guess I am one. Shay rubs his stomach. Look forward to it. I didn't mean his hungry gaze. Don't tell me you're still hungry. We just ate. Again, she's on the same wavelength as me. What? I have a fast metabolism. Might hit a gym on the way home and eat something before bed. It's already 8 p.m. You thinking about going to the gym? Is that insanity or dedication? I don't know. Oh, I just remembered. I get to wear my brand new shoes. I'm spinning around like a little girl in a princess dress. Need to think about what I'm going to wear. What time are we meeting again? You think for a moment. 10 a.m. Sound good for everyone? I nod and Shay gives her a thumbs up. Then it's settled. Right, I'm heading out. Have a lot of fun tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow bright and early. Good night, Shay. Miss you already. Good night, beautiful. Good night, Chris. Aw, I don't get to be called beautiful. Taking it back and could only choke out a miserable night. That's all he needs to hear before he jogs on. Wait, does that mean he jogged all the way here too? Watch him as he goes for a moment before looking back at each other. She giggles, which makes me do the same. Curse her. I'm supposed to be serious right now. I have to ask her what the hell that was about. Okay, I'm sure you have some questions. He easily reads my mind. Why did you have to invite him after what we talked about? Chris, I know you well. You'd avoid coming altogether if I was inviting him. Hell, you nearly tried to sprint out the door when you saw him. Said you didn't plan on acting on your feelings, so I figured this as good of time as any to make a new friend. He has a point, so I find it very hard to combat her. Don't want to have a relationship with him, and I don't want to make friends. Plus, he's a good friend of mine. This This is his first time being out in a while. Can't really go into why, personal stuff. I think he also needs a friend he can get. Or he needs every friend he can get. Do seem to get along. I mean, if you honestly don't like him, don't have to keep hanging out with him. But by everything you said on the phone earlier, you seem to enjoy his company. I mean, it's hard to dislike the guy. Don't know if that makes us friends or anything, but maybe acquaintances isn't so bad. Yeah, he's fine. Oh, he's fine as hell. Bean rolls her eyes. Don't have to love him or anything, but he does seem to like you at the very least. Go ahead, turn to static at that. Know what I mean? It's like I said, he's a really nice guy. Anyway, I got to get back home. Feel free to text me. I'll see you in the morning, right? I nod. Good. Love you. He gives me a hug. Thanks, me. Love you too. He rolls my back before letting go. It's nothing. Get some rest. Go home and do just that.